Hello and welcome back to the grind. This is part 14 of the Gardener Grind, a spicy edition challenge thing I'm doing. And yeah, we're actually currently in my gardens area. As you can see, it's changed a little bit, but not crazily. We've got a few onions here. These are just so I can kind of get some new foods. We've got my salt roots. Previously, probably when you last saw, there was only one or two of these. We've managed to crossbreed these and mutate them. And we got quite a few of them now. And yes, we have in fact got a load of yellow stone lilies, which we are obviously getting sand for. I made a couple of storage drawers over here as well. And we've obviously gone ahead and planted a load of trees. So yeah, we are pretty wealthy here now, which is quite nice. And cotton wise, I've just kind of stopped it. I probably will eventually turn all of this into onions. I'm obsessed with onions, okay? No, it's because part of a lot of foods. And then over here in this little cave, we've actually gone ahead and got, oh, they're actually kind of fully grown. This is the first time I've seen these. This is the aluminium berries that we got through Quest. And I was actually thinking about growing these because today, oh my, we want to go ahead and try to make this thing. The EVF. What? Are you mental? How are you going to be able to do that? Well, I think I can. Uh-oh. You don't want to go in there, sir. I didn't push you in there. Yeah, how do these work? Can we harvest them? Yeah, pretty much, I think. Let's go ahead and grab a wrench because it's got fortune on it. Ah, yeah, okay. We do get a few berries. Not really a lot, though. Oof. The drop rate is pretty terrible. But these do take damage like the essence berries, I think. Yeah. Okay, so we got 12 berries we could actually go ahead and plant. But yeah, I was thinking, like, may as well grow these because this is a bit of free aluminium because it's like 8 XP buckets, I think, for one singular dust, which is quite pricey for me right now. But yeah, also I've been going ahead and breeding and kind of getting a few new villagers. And all I've been focusing on up the top here is actually the rail workers. So in this chest right here, there's just an absolute butt ton of rail workers. Like, I'm talking, all of these guys are pretty much rail workers, like all of them. And all I've been trying to get, okay, is a locomotive trade. And I'm sorry I didn't catch it on camera, but I got the trade. In a short summary. Yeah, this has not been fun. Oh, that guy is called Minecart because he had a minecart. Some of these guys want minecarts for trading, and yeah, this has just been absolutely awful. This has been a worse grind part for me, I think, quite honestly, trying to get the locomotive. Now, why do you want that? I don't understand. You don't. I'm not trying to make trains in this world. Well, if I look at the locomotive and actually look at the uses of it, we can in fact macerate this thing up and get 17 steel dust a pop out of one of them. And yeah, the trade I've actually got is 40 emeralds, which is very, very steep. And yeah, what we could do is trade this guy, because I've put him over here next to my newly created kind of multi-block steam macerator thing here. He's just here. I've called him Loco. And if we go in here, look, see, 40 emeralds for one of these. And we put one of these in here, we will get 17 straight away of these in one go, which is huge. So from doing a run of 4 of these at once, we can actually get quite a few, as you can probably imagine. So that means probably off camera, I will go ahead and upgrade this because we can. If we look at the grinder, actually the main blocklet, if we hold left shift, it says here we could do the high pressure tier by changing it to steel machine casings instead of the bronze plated bricks, I think they're called, these things here. And as you can see, our 17 steel dust has gone in here, and I have just cleaned up my inventory. So yeah, I'm probably going to do all that kind of stuff off camera because it's just a bit laborious and boring, really. I will be more than likely upgrading this, but I would really like to get into getting a steam separator. My god, this thing is a lot of bronze ingots. Yeah, that is a lot for me, especially in a void world where I need to get copper by bartering or trading or by just using XP, for now anyway, at least. So yeah, this one is basically a huge centrifuge, and it just uses steam, and it would make a lot of things a lot more nicer for me. So this would probably be the next one I'm going to be thinking about, I would say. But there also is a like alloy smelter one as well, and currently I am using these because we are actually producing this stuff here, which is the silicate wool, which we need for the copron nickel coil things, these things here, for the actual EBF. And for this silicate wool stuff, we need to get ruby dust, and we are we're actually obtaining that by centrifuging up redstone. Now it's 10 redstone, and as you can see, it's 170 seconds per one of these, and we end up getting just 1 ruby dust a go. So you do the maths, it's like 960 redstone. That's not a problem. It's just time consuming. And because I don't want this cutting out or anything, I've just set this up to be singular. And we've also just set up a fluid tank just here as well, with a load of universal fluid cells in. And what I can do is just kind of void all these mercury, because right now it's kind of pointless. And if we put that back again, we'll get those universal ones. So we've got what? How much can go in here? 64 liters plus 33 on top of that. So yeah, we're pretty much laughing. I think this produces 3 liters after one of these crafts. So yeah, we are getting a lot of other stuff as well. I think this stuff we can use to actually eventually make iron, look, which is quite handy. And silicone dust is used in a lot of different things. So we will be able to make a variety of things with these other things as well, which is quite nice. So yeah, this is all stuff for the EBF, but this is the only turbine I've got. So that is the first thing we're going to do, is make a couple more turbines, because we're going to need them. Because we need to go ahead and make something else. And that something else is an actual railcraft kind of multi-block structure, which is the tank. Now, I want to go ahead and make this a 7x7 one. I know it can go up to 9x9, but I just don't want to do a real big one as such yet, because I'm probably not going to be using Steam forever. And yeah, I don't want to go mad with this really. This is going to cost me, what, 280 ingots worth to make, but we need to go ahead and make the turbines to get the bending machine set up again. But anyway, in here off camera, I have actually gone ahead and made a few electric circuits, look, and a few other little bits and bobs, but not really too much, just a load of rubber really. This is just to kind of help speed up this process. Oh, and we did go ahead and make quite a few tin rotors as well by just using our solidifier by melting down tin in the extractor. We did all that, so it was really easy, to be honest. But yeah, we just need 8 of these, and we've got some motors here, and we can go ahead and take 4 circuits, and we need 4 of these, and we just need to get some bronze pipes. Oh, we got a lot of plates here, that's fine. Right, let's go ahead and grab all my tools out of here, because we're going to need them. And yeah, we need 8 of these. Okay, it's quite a few actually. And what else are we missing here? This, okay. Oh, I don't think we've actually got any of that into plate form, have we? Ah, okay. We've got to go ahead and use the bending machine for something then. And we'll grab all those steel. Right, let's go ahead and make these casings. So we need 4 of these. Like so. And yeah, we are literally missing those plates. That's cool. We'll quickly set up the bending machine then, and then we can go ahead and fire that up and get those plates that we're missing. So we got our steam turbines. Perfect. So now we got these, we can actually distribute power around a little bit better. Now, mainly these have been created for the actual EBF, because I need 4 of these to actually power it. Because, yeah, we can actually make a soldering iron, and that means I'm going to be running the EBF at not 100% efficiency, which isn't very good. But yeah, what I'm going to do is just spam these, like, kind of almost like anywhere here right now, which is a very weird way of doing this, but I'm going to set up one with the assembler, set up one with the bending machine, etc., etc., because these guys are going to, you know, use 30 EU pretty much every time, and I just think it's going to be a lot better for me. So we'll have a bending machine, assembler, maybe a wire mill, and I think that might be it. We'll take the lathe then, I guess, as well. So let's hook all these guys up. There we go. Nice. So I just went back to my base, grabbed a few hoppers and chests, look, and yeah, this is actually quite cool because we can almost somewhat make this a bit more, I guess, automated, right? By having hoppers and chests and outputting them and stuff like that. Right, so I need 280 of these, which I'm going to say is like 4 stacks. I don't really care. I think that's probably more than enough, to be honest. And yeah, what we want to do is start you guys bending straight away. So we'll put you on program 1, and they're going to just instantly output in there. Now, looking at what else we need for this, we do need some iron tank gauges, which requires glass panes. And I think we can make them in a cutting machine. We've got some distilled water here. So we might actually just switch out the lathe for now for that quickly and start that process going, really. So looking at glass, yes, we can just cut it up in the cut machine. We do just use distilled water or lubricant by the looks of it. And yeah, we get 8 a pop out of 3 of them. So that's actually pretty good, to be honest. We do need some large fluid pipes as well. How many do we need? 4. Okay, we've got these on me already, and that's exactly 4. Look, that's quite weird. I'm happy by that, though. That's good. And we need some iron bars. We've got 2 in here. I'm pretty sure we can make them in the assembler, though, can't we? Yeah, 3 rods gives me 4 of them. That's good. Have we got enough rods in here? Yes, we do. Did I say 3? It is 3. What? That is weird. Okay. You would think it would be 4 if it was 4 bars. Okay, cool. So that means we could go ahead and assemblize all that and make the valves for this thing. Right. So what program do you need to be? 3. Okay. And in you go. Nice. And you can start turning into glass panes. That would be good. Thank you very much. And you've got 48 in there already. This is good. Okay. We're making progress. Oh, and by the way, I did actually go ahead and make 4 more of these advanced solar boilers. So yeah, we're rocking 10 of these guys now, which is awesome. So yeah, we should be pretty good, I think, in the Steam department, I hope. How are you guys doing? Okay, we're doing all right, I guess. You're getting a bit full in there. So I got my glass panes. We've actually got 80 in total, which is way more than I need. But hey, who cares? They didn't really cost a lot. Right, we'll put the lathe back there because we are going to need that for making a few of these Invar rods. Now, we haven't actually crafted any Invar at all, and we can by making it as a bit of an alloy by using nickel and iron. And we can also use nickel and copper to make the copper on nickel ingots, which we've kind of done before. But we are needing those alloys just to go ahead and make the EBF as well. And we need the lathe for making these Invar rods. Now, the problem I've got here is I'm actually using these right now to make this silicate wool, right? So that is the iron tank valve set up. That's good. And straight after that, I think I'm going to go for the glass because that's going to be a bit more easier to go ahead and do. So we can take out 4 of them, put these in there, and then that's ready to go for the next batch. Awesome. Right, so we need to go ahead and get some Invar and copper on nickel on the go. And how much do we actually need for this? 64. And in here, we have actually got a load of nickel. Now, I've actually been crafting the nickel dust down the bottom with the slimes because it's a load of free XP down there, to be honest. And I don't really know what to do with it. And I'll rather use it for something useful. So I was kind of prepping myself for this. We need 64, which we've got right there. And then we need, what, 37, weirdly. So we'll grab that. I think it's like a... Yeah, it's a 1-to-2 ratio, isn't it? I see. And we need 74 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That brings it up to 70. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Nice. So as the alloy smelters are quite busy right now, we will just leave that in there. And hopefully we'll be able to make that at some point. Oh, man. Oh, man, oh, man. This is a bit of a time-consuming thing to go ahead and do, I think. Anyway, we've got 2 tank valves. Nice. Right, let's get these guys on the go. So you are program 21. Let's do that like that. There we go. So that should start making the glass parts. Awesome. And now we need to start looking into a lot of the EBF stuff. But before I do anything else, as we are kind of waiting around, shall we get into a little bit of bees? I think this is a good idea because bees take a long time anyway to do anything, and we got these 2 apiaries in here that we actually purchased from a beekeeper, so I think this guy's still got them, so we could buy some more just with some oak wood. Look, can we just use this stuff? Yeah, we can. Okay, let's just keep going until he stops. Is that it, bro? God, you don't care. Thanks. I think I'll keep 7 for now. So, how to be quest chapter, bringing the biome to you. So somebody has actually mentioned this in the actual comment section of the previous part, saying about the biome to you book. There's like a special book from Witchery, I think it is, where you can actually change biomes. So yeah, I'm going to keep this in the back of my mind if I really need to get a certain type of bee. But no, that's really, really cool. So I have actually looked at this though, and they were saying to me that you can actually make this book, but you can. They were saying you can only get it through a loot reward. So I don't know if this is a new 2.7.0 recipe or what, but you can make both of the books. So I'm not entirely sure if this is what they were talking about, but I think it might be because that's what it was just shown on that quest look. But anyway, to get into the bees, we need to go ahead and make a scoop. And yeah, this looks like it's just a load of rods, a piece of wool, a hammer, and some wire cutters. Okay. I was just using a lathe to go ahead and make some of these rods out of the formium, but yeah, it's like 39 seconds a pop. I ain't got time for that. We could just use fire. It's not really too much of a problem, to be honest, at this current stage. We got so much of this stuff, I can burn it quite easily because I could just get it back so fast. Like, there's probably there's a pickaxe and an axe just sat in there. I think I've got a load of ingots there. I've actually got some dust here. I got plates as well. So yeah, we can afford to just use the file for this. It's not really too much of an issue, to be honest. Anyway, we got a load of wool because obviously we've been killing sheep like no tomorrow. And was it like that hammer snips? Yeah. Oh yeah, there is actually a scoop with this purple. That's quite cool. Okay, that counts. Right, here we go. Let's claim this, and we should get coins, and then this should open up to another thing. So we need to get a princess and a drone, and what is recommended is going down with those coins and going and purchasing a certain beehive. But the question is, which ones? Now, I'm probably going to say meadow, for sure, because the rest seem like they're too biome dependent. Like marshy's probably swamp, I would imagine. I don't know what resonating is. Maybe that's the end or something. Unusual hive. Curious. Rocky's probably underground. Water, yeah, that's pretty obvious. Modest. Is that desert? Snowy. Tropical is jungle potentially. Forest, yeah. I think meadow is a good shout, but I'm going to quickly have a little bit of a look at where these actually spawn because, yeah, I don't want to mess this up, to be honest. So just a little bit of looking on a wiki, and yeah, I'm right. The meadows is definitely in a plains, where it can spawn in the plains, but it can also spawn in a meadows biome, right? And the other one, which I didn't think would be, is curious. And this is from the mod magical or mystical bees. So yeah, we're going to try this one. Might be shooting myself in the foot with this. And this one. And now, what we want to try to do is get some pristine little dudes. Here we go. We've only got one shot. Wow, that looks like the target block. Let's give it a go. We've got to place these down and break this with a scoop. We got a mystical princess, which is pristine, and a drone, which is normal. Okay, that's actually pretty good. And this one. Oh no, that's not good, because that can die. I think. I've been doing my research. Okay, that's fine. We have to make do with what we got. Oh, we do get a few more coins, so it's not the end of the world, but we have got a few loot bags as well. Right, frames. We can make some untreated frames to put in my apiaries. I think these have the frame slots, don't they? Yes. So what we want to do is put the a drone and a princess, so they actually make a queen. And yeah, the queen will just sit in there, and then it will produce combs, and then when it dies, it will make some offspring sort of thing. Okay. So untreated frames is just sticks, string, and some slabs. Okay. We've actually bought some proven frames, though, which are a bit better than normal frames, I think. So where are they? There. So these have a bit of a higher stats, which is good. Now, bees get quite technical, and I'm really excited to get into this, really. But I wanted to kind of get those bees just sat going for now, while we're waiting for other things anyway. So 1, 2, and 3 untreated frames. Yeah, these are not as good at all, are they? But we want to do as many bee quests as we can, because then we're going to get as many coins as we can to get more bee types, right? Cool. Next is the bee's house. Okay. So let's go ahead and chuck in these untreated frames for now and put in these two bad boys. Get a little queen and see what happens from there. There she is. It's a pristine stock as well. Yes. Okay, that's good. So there's no flowers. So we need to put some flowers around for this. That's fine. We've got many, many flowers. But somebody has actually mentioned as well in the comments section saying that bees can actually produce flowers. Oh, we got a mundane comb. What does that do? Magic wax, eh? Okay, I don't know what that does just yet. Let's just put a little flower there for them. Oh no, do these bees need botania flowers because they're like magical or something? I bet they do, right? I don't honestly know, but I'm more than certain that... Nope, they're fine. Okay. Whew. We're safe. We're safe. Right, it's working. We can see the little bees coming out, doing their job. And there's little pollen and stuff. Okay, good, good, good. Okay. Oh, that was a bit scary then. Right, let's grab another flower and then try to get these other guys on the go as well. Should we keep giving them poppies? Don't really have anything else. So I just put all the 3 of those proven frames in there, so that seems to be fine. And yeah, these 2 kind of bee types are... Oh, we already got a honeycomb already. These 2 bee types like this biome and the heat and everything. So yeah, we could kind of just leave these guys to do their thing right now. Once this obviously goes down, it will essentially die, and it will be the next generation of bees. And then likewise with this one too, and then we'll have drones and princesses and stuff. So yeah, we could kind of just leave this to do its thing for now. And we'll come back. But hopefully we get some like more that we can mix together, if you know what I mean. Because that's what we need to keep doing. Right, okay. Let's put all this stuff away. We got a lot of honeycomb now though, which is really good. And we got loads of coins, bee ones. So we could buy more hives. But yeah, we don't want to get too, you know, into it just yet. We just wanted to set them up quickly while we're waiting for other things at the same time. Hey! Oh my god, there's 2 of them now? Right. So we need 220 iron plates. Somehow we have obtained 196, which is not very good. So yeah, I've had to go ahead and grab 24 more ingots here and get this pressing up. Now, we are actually having issues here with Steam. So I'm going to go ahead and turn you guys off for now, because I'm not actually using them. I'll rather try to pump it all over here. And yeah, I guess I should stop redirecting the steam into these just for now as well, just to kind of get it over there. It's these guys though. These use up quite a bit of steam, I'm not going to lie. So that's at full capacity now. We should be able to turn this back on and it should be all good. And we have 220, yes. So while I'm waiting for other things, I should go ahead and start making all of these other bits I need for the actual EBF, like the energy hatches, the muffler hatch, maintenance hatch, and then these input and output buses and hatches and things as well. We are going to need to go ahead and make a couple pumps as well, just for the actual energy hatches. But we're also going to need some lubricant. And looking at this, we have got a distillery anyway, because we're using that to make distilled water. We could just chuck in our oil we're getting from the coke oven, and that will turn it into lubricant. So I might quickly just set that up, because it looks like it takes quite a bit of time to actually turn the oil into lube. Can I say lube? I'm not going to get in trouble for that, am I? There we go. There's the weird noise. So that should just start making a load of lube for me. Awesome. That uses 30 EU a tick. Jeez, that is quite crazy, to be honest.
12 seconds later.
So I've just had to turn this off for now because, yeah, this is causing me a bit of steam issues. I think this has just finished its last kind of craft. So we could turn that to 20 now, and we can put all of these plates in here and start this process going. Oh, this is a 30 EU per tick as well. Wow. Very high demanding, like I said, right? So I needed 2 more bronze plates, and we should be able to make this, and we should be able to make 2 of these right now. Awesome. That's good. So that's those little pump parts done. We're going to need a lot of steel. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these. Youch. Okay. That is quite a lot, to be honest. That's 56 steel there, plus 7. So we need like a whole stack of steel smashing up into plates. That's fine. We can afford it. Right, I've just slept the night away, and I thought I would quickly check the bees as I'm here. Aha! My queen has passed away, and she's left over another princess and 2 drones, look. And this one's still alive, just. Okay. So what we're going to do is probably try to breed this drone with whatever comes out of this. and keep her in there for a second. Or, nah, we'll leave her for now. It's fine. Okay, let's go and grab a chest or something just to start storing bee stuff in there. Aha, she's gone. And we got a Meadows drone and a princess again. Okay, that's cool. So let's take a Meadows drone and this pristine one again and mix these guys together and see what happens here. Hopefully we keep the pristine. Yep, that's good. And let's grab the drone from the mystical one and a princess one from that and mix these guys together. We should end up getting a few new genetics and stuff. Okay, it's another one of them, which kind of sucks. Okay, this is quite hard though because I need the bee analyzer really to get into this properly. So yeah, I'm probably not going to go too mad with this, but I just wanted to kind of get a little bit of honeycomb and get a little bit of stuff because we're going to need to turn this into the actual little honey drops to use for a bee analyzer at some point. I should probably keep the little scoop here as well, to be honest. There we go. So what I've actually gone ahead and done is just move all of the rest of the ruby dust and this quartz dust here for now. And we're going to stop this one using 600 liters of steam a second. So we're only going to be using one. And hopefully that will make these guys be able to run like together at the same time. But whilst I'm doing that, I may as well go ahead and start doing this. I don't think this costs 600 a pop. So we'll see once that's finished. We could get you in there, I guess, as well. This is almost done-ish. There's only 8 more cycles after this one, or 7. Okay. What's the number we're going to get? Okay, so it's even worse, but it's only 10 seconds of craft, so it's not that bad. I don't think. Right? No, it shouldn't be that bad. It's fine. I mean, an easy solution would be just to grab these simple solar boilers here and plug these crappy ones in, to be honest. It might help a little bit. Like, I guess 3 of these was equal to 1 of these, so we could just kind of do that, maybe. Okay, so this is getting a bit out of hand now, but there we go. We have actually added 6 more of these to it, but which is equivalent to basically adding 2 more advanced solar boilers. Hopefully these slight little improvements will kind of help it tick over just a little bit better for me. I won't need to go to sleep every night. This is crazy. I need that railcraft tank really badly. So I got a massive buffer. So just having a little inspection here and the actual pipe work. It seems like this is actually holding out better now. So just by adding those extra 6, it seems to have hopefully fixed my issues. This is obviously going to finish in a minute and we're going to start getting invar. But we are going to need to start using a wire mill. Oh no. Another problem probably going to arise. I'm not too sure this is actually very demanding though. Right, are you actually off? You are. Okay, so how do we do these again? I think it's like program 3, is it? Where is it gone? There we go. Is it program 3? No, it's program 2. In you go. Oh, it's only 4. This should be fine. Shall I turn on the distillery again? I don't think it's a good idea. Not yet. We'll do it when the bender machine's finished. Aha, this is completely finished. So we'll grab the rest of those ingots and chuck those in there. There we go. I don't like that they're off, but I mean, steel is not really a problem with this guy. So yeah, for now. Right, we need to start kind of cooking these things up now. Okay, you're actually 15 seconds, so you're a little bit more than the previous one. Okay. We're going to have to manually put the rest of that iron in after. But that should make the invar for me. Perfect. Slowly but surely, we are getting there with what we got. Right, as you can see, I got no XP levels. Yeah, I just totally died. No, I didn't. I basically made a load of this stuff because we need to go ahead and get some for making the actual machine halls, right? We need 14 of them. We got 4 anyway that I had in my chest over here. And yeah, we should have enough. We just need to bend them up. And then in theory, we should be able to make the rest of these casings, I hope. So we got 45 invar already, which is really good. And because of that, we can actually go ahead and lift up the bender machine because it's finished right now. And start to go ahead and make the actual little rods we need for the actual frame boxes. So we can smash that, chuck you in there, and get you guys turning into them, which is good. We're going to keep that over there for now. There we go. Awesome. So yeah, that should be fine. That's going to give me dust as well, and then I can obviously cook that into the ingots again. So probably I'm cooking way more than I actually need, but I mean, can you ever have, you know, too much in Gregtech? Not really. Anyway, let's go ahead and make these. 7 of them. Thank you very much. Right, so now we got them, we can actually go ahead and make a few things, such as the maintenance hatch look, which is quite easy. It's just essentially all of my tools in one. But I think I'm not mistaken here. No, reinforced crowbar is there. I was going to say, I don't think we can use my reinforced crowbar for this. I don't know. I'm going to try. Let's just see what happens here. And it looks like I need to put all this in manually, which is fun. Thank you, game. And then you up there. Yeah, that's not working. So let me go in here. Maybe I need to just be a brand new reinforced one. So let's just try that. Yeah, there we go. So it just needs to be no durability taken off it. Okay, that's fine. We'll put you back in there, and we'll keep the one that's got less durability on it. Awesome. Oh no, it's actually eaten up the crowbar. I see. Oh, that is weird. Okay, I don't understand that. Maybe that's a bug. I'm not really too sure, but that's literally eaten up my crowbar. Fun. So I've just made myself a few magnetic iron rods. This is just for these coils that we're going to need. And we need to make some steel wire as well, fine stuff. But we can't just do that yet because we are using it to make these wires, right? So next time I'm going to go ahead and grab 6 bronze because we're going to need to make a fluid pipe. But we also need to make a bronze rotor. So we need 4 more there. And then we need to make a ring and a screw. So 2 more. And because I'm kind of using all my machines right now, I'm going to have to do this a bit manually, unfortunately. It's not really, again, too much of a problem though. Is it like that? There we go. 2 of them. That's my bronze screw, and we should be able to turn that into a ring. There we go. Awesome. So we need to go and turn 10 of these into plates again now, but our machine is currently switched out for a lathe. So, yeah. Fun. I can't really just swap this, but we can flip this, right? That could kind of work. So we do that. Put you on 1. That might be okay for now. So the only thing I'm missing from the muffler hatch is this electric motor, and we should be good to go. Yeah, nice. And then for these buses, it's very easy. We just use the machine hull with some refined glue, which we've got, with a couple of chests. Yes, I'm making these manually because I don't actually have any room in my assembler right now. And this one requires a tank though, which is a bit annoying. This is quite expensive, but we can make this in the assembler for a little bit cheaper. So I'm probably going to do that, but we need obsidian glass, which I might even have obsidian dust. 1. But that is something we can get through XP crafting as well. So let's just eat a load of XP. And we got that save there, look. Okay, so we only need 8 buckets worth. So I don't even need to eat the XP, to be honest. There we go. And then this just goes in with some thickened glass, that's right. And we chisel you up like 3 times, don't we, or something? We do that, don't we? Yeah, there we go. Cool. So we can chuck that in the alloy smelter, and that should do its thing. And then we just need some iron rings. Oh, that's all finished. Perfect timing. So as we've got the bending machine now, I may as well just use it, right? We need 66 of these into invar plates, which is fine. That's done as well. Good, good, good. I don't know if it's worth me. This is actually finished. No way. Okay, so we can actually cut that off, really. Yeah, let's just do that. Not that, though. We'll leave that like that for now. Nice. Okay, so we should probably go ahead and start turning this one on as well then, unfortunately. Just kind of half the timing on that. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we got 158 in there. We need 192. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Right, assembly machine. Let's take all that out for now and make a tank. So we need to get some rods again and turn them into 2 rings. Right, so we're going to need like 3 liters-ish of refined glue. So we'll just grab that quickly. And I've actually stopped the progression or processing or crafting, I should say, of the iron tanks right now. And yeah, what I'm going to do is change this out to making this tank quickly. So we should be able to get away with just chucking in 2 iron rings, which I've got right here. And this, yep, that's fine. It's still on program 20 and it doesn't seem to care, which is kind of okay. Yep, no, that's cool. We got that. Right, so all we need to do is chuck in this and then change this to program 1, like so, with one of these and the actual tank. So that's the input hatch done, pretty much. And then I've already prepped up the input bus, so that's on program 1. And then if I change that to program 2 and then put another one of them in, that should instantly do the output bus as well. Awesome. Okay. And then I can put all this back in and program 20 and finish the actual tank. So we are starting to get everything near enough. I have actually gone ahead and just turned off this again because it is starting to cause issues again relating to Steam. Okay. They're in there. That's good. They're very fast to craft. They're nice, they are. I wish everything was as fast as that. So now we got the frame boxes. We should be able to make these heat-proof machine casings now in here. Oh, these are very fast too. Yeah, that's great. Okay. So as the wire mill is kind of done, we should be able to make this fine wire now, which is a steel ingot on program 3. Easy stuff. Let's just go ahead and make quite a bit of this because we're probably going to need it for some other stuff. And we're going to chuck in the magnetic rods in here. And this needs to be on program 1. And we could start this already once we got another batch. There we go. I'm not sure. Oh, they take 10 seconds. Okay, they're not that bad. Right, we'll just put you in there for now. Right, so I've just gone ahead and grabbed 32 tin ingots, and I'm going to actually remove the wire mill now, and we're going to swap this out for a fluid extractor and start this process, melting these down. This is just so I can actually make these copper on coil blocks inside the assembler without any issues. We got all that in there. Nice. Start making the rest of those. There's one of them in there. Cool. Right, lubricant is the next problem. We're going to have to turn you on again in a minute, sir. Get rid of that for now. So, as you can see, we have got the molten tin, and we are actually producing a few coils. Now, obviously, this isn't going to be all of them, but it's a start, right? Right, we could go ahead and lift you out now then, that's for sure. And we've also turned on the distillery as well to try and get some more lubricant on the go. So as I'm waiting around for a few things, I'm going ahead and kind of somewhat making and marking out where I want to put this tank. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I'm going to put it flush against this wall. I think. Obviously, we haven't got all the blocks I need right now. But at least I can somewhat, I guess, see. Well, I think I'll be able to make the bottom at least, right? So it's only 49 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's good. So that kind of gives me a little bit of an idea of how where this is going to be. No, I'm kind of happy with that, to be honest. There is just this random flowing water here. I used it just to put a block where that valve was. Yeah, I can obviously use that later to put some pipage, right? Because obviously we're going to have to pipe underneath that. And then, yeah, I'm probably going to put the EBF right here, maybe. Maybe move these guys over there and switch this over there to here. So we'll have a massive buffer here, but as well as a buffer of all this pipage. So yeah, this could kind of work, I think. Right, so how are you doing? Oof, not very well. So once again, we are kind of waiting around for lubricant, but I have noticed the witches are actually kind of close together right now. And I want to try something. I'm not entirely sure if this is even a thing, but can we pick these guys up? Yo, you can? Okay. Because we might be able to use them later on for a bit of blood magic, potentially. Because I'm pretty sure they health, you know, like health regenerate or use regen potions, right? How are you doing? Okay, so we got to wait for like 2 more liters of this stuff. How much is even in there? 8k. Okay, it should be okay. This we are waiting on as well. And yeah, while we're doing all that then, I guess we could go back and play with a little bit more bees, because we obviously got some more coins. We could start actually looking into if we can get any breeding combos on the go. So the 2 witches are actually in my magical chest just here, and I've gone ahead and grabbed all of my bee coins. And let's have a quick little look here at the bees. What do we got in here? Oh, look at this. We've got a common drone, a pristine stock, and a meadows drone mixed up. That is actually really good. Oh, we got some other mixes here. A meadows drone. Okay. And a mystical princess, but it's an ignoble one. Interesting. So as I got a common drone, I'm actually starting to have a little look at the different things we can actually do with this. There is a chance of us actually breeding up some things here. Ah, look. A mystical princess and a common drone has a 12% chance to be a cultivated queen look. So have we got a mystical princess? We have one right there, and we got that one. I'll rather take the pristine stock. So if we mix these 2 together, and maybe we'll put them with the proven frame one, there is a slight chance we could get a cultivated one. I want to buy some more bees. Bees, man. I like the bees. So I think what I'm going to do is buy a unusual hive right now. And I'm going to buy a forest hive as well. For now. There we go. I'll keep the coins in there. We'll grab my little scoopy. Put you down. Put you down. And get some more bees. Ah. We only got an unusual princess. Okay, that's not that bad though. And we got a forest princess too. Okay. They weren't that great, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to take 10 more and we're going to get ourselves a tropical hive. So let's give that a go as well. Aha. Okay. Pristine. Nice. And we got silky comb look. That's good. Okay. Let's set up a few more little apiaries here. Oh! Oh! Someone in the comments section did say that. Oxide Daisy. Oh my god. No way. That's what we need to get the sunflower. I don't need to do all of this junk. Can I grab you and just plant you? Okay, it's raining. In here. In here. No. Okay, it doesn't work like that. Oh. So we're going to go for a unusual princess with a forest drone right now, just to give that a bit of a go. Ah, look at that. Because it's actually raining, the bees can actually work. Oh, this is too dry. No flowers. Too cold. Rain. Okay. Sorry, Tropical Queen. You can't go in there, I'm afraid. Right, so we'll take a mystical princess with a mystical drone then, and we will put those guys in there. We need to go and grab another flower, and that should be it for now. Cool. That's good. We've got a few new bees, which is nice. I will probably have to do a lot of this kind of stuff off camera and more research and looking onto the wiki and stuff about this. Right, let's go back to the machines. Hopefully we've got some more lubricant now. We can hopefully go ahead and craft these 2 energy hatches, which are here. And then we could probably put the EBF together, I would say. Ah, this is actually finished as well, look. Perfect. Oh, we are pretty much there, look. How much are we missing? Tiniest amount. Okay, you should be the perfect amount. Yep, nice. And we can start getting the iron little tank parts again. Right, so I've just gone ahead and connected up the valve. So yeah, this is all ready to go. We are literally waiting for just the actual little tank walls to be crafted here. And we could go ahead and place in these last 2 pieces of glass. Or no, we'll wait for a minute until we can actually go ahead and place it all, right? Okay, so now the next thing is we want to start thinking about where we're actually going to put our EBF. So I feel like probably like just sat here for now would be kind of good. But we also need to remember that we need to put in, like 4 of these turbines into it as well. So we've got to allow a bit of space. So probably the pipe work's going to go here or something like that. But I've got these extra pipes here, so we're going to just quickly use them for now. And what I'm going to have to do then is grab this water. and probably like just punch a random hole here. Luckily I got that block. Whoa, that tried to put the water inside. That was close. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, this is pretty scary, I'm not gonna lie. Right, we broke that one. There we go. Chuck you on there. Ah, it's connected. There we go. Do the arrows. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Phew. Seriously, that was really scary then. By the way, I don't even know if I mentioned, but I still haven't actually died. We're still on 254 deaths, which is like crazy. I am playing, like I said, this as a hardcore, so I'm trying not to die. Right, so we're going to need like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more pipes, I think. Oh, we got fireworks. I'm just kind of messing around here to see where I can actually kind of put this. Yeah, okay. So we're going to actually put it up against the wall like that, I think, because of the pipage. Uh-oh. No, I just said I didn't die. I tried to switch to my glider as fast as I could. Oh no, oh no. Where is that? It's like in the middle of nowhere. Oh, seriously, dude? That's not actually that far, really. I could just get a load of blocks and build across, but that is a bit of annoyance. Whoops. So we've safely made it to our grave. Oof, could you imagine if I lost some stuff? I wouldn't be happy. That was like literally 5 minutes after I just said I haven't died in ages. How weird is that? Right, what is actually going on here anyway? Oh my god. I don't even want to look in here. What is this? Oh god, let's just get out of here. I'm not dealing with that now. We got an EBF to make, man. So before I fell off, I thought maybe I could go ahead and do this. So the pipes are actually kind of almost like hidden. And then this could go here. And another one could go there. And then we just put a cable into the energy hatch here, sort of thing. And then, yeah, it's all nicely hidden, so you don't actually see any pipe work. And the same sort of thing the other side as well. But obviously we would just need to break this one. And then do that. And then we could put another pipe here. And then we would put another pipe just there. And then that should end up powering all of the turbines all at once, hopefully. But as the thing just said here, we might actually need 3 energy hatches now. I'm not too sure. Right, as I'm pretty much done with all of this stuff right now, I'm going to go ahead and start clearing it up and actually plug in all the turbines, apart from obviously the one that's using the assembler. And we could put all this stuff back, like oil and that, so we don't actually lose anything. But yeah, like all of this can go. The lathe can go. That's fine. You can go now. I've just taken a lube and stuff out of there, so that's all good. Right, yeah, we can pretty much clear up all this. That's perfect. And then, yeah, we're ever so slightly getting a step closer to making this EBF actually work. Maybe? Oh, God. I say maybe because I'm not entirely sure if it's going to work yet. I'm a little bit scared, to be honest. So all my turbines are in place, which is good. Ideally, I would rather have that more in the middle, but because of the way I've actually built this, yeah, that ain't happening. Okay, so first of all, we want to remember that the 2 energy hatches should go here. So we should probably place them in first so we don't mess this up. So you go there and you go there. Then I want to go ahead and put you there. Maintenance hatch needs to be accessible, so probably there, right? I don't think it really matters about these ones. So I'm just going to put them there. I think. And then we just put the coils. Like so. And then we can put you guys and this muffler hatch thing, face you up for the pollution, which we don't actually have on. And wait, I think I did it. I think it's all good, right? Right, I'm going to put the cables hooked up as well. Oh, God. That's always a scary thing. Hopefully these cables will be good. But they are EU loss of 1, which isn't very ideal. Right, so in theory, that's pretty much ready to rock. We got the input bus, the input hatch as well. So fluid and not fluid, I guess. And then the output is underneath, which we want to put a couple of hoppers or something and probably stick that right there or something. So I don't really want to mess this up. So what I'm going to do is punch a hole right there. And then I know exactly where it should go. If I can see. There it is. Right, okay, that should be all good. We got a hopper just sat right there. You can just see it, I think. Right, let's lift up the water then. And we could just put a chest that is kind of going down there for now. It's a bit strange. Yeah, it will kind of do for now, I guess. But yeah, all my outputs will go down the bottom, so that's good. Right, okay. So, yeah, we are just waiting around for steam now. And we should eventually have it. Not much more to go, though. 6 more blocks, I think. Right, so we've got the final 4 blocks. In they go. And these 2. And there is my tank. With 3 million storage in it. Okay, there's power going into this thing. Still says it has problems. Because there's a pipe loose. Right, we want to flip you. No? Oh god, what have I done to this thing? How do I flip this? Okay, I don't know. We're going to have to just break you, unfortunately. Okay. Right, let's just do this how we should have done it. Open you up and put you in there. Click tool with to repair. There we go. We're clicking it. It's doing its thing, I hope. Okay, circuitry is burnt out, but we can't do anything about that. But there we go. She's on. Powered. Efficiency, 0. But that is it. We've got an ABF right now. And it's powering up, look. I'm not sure if it will ever work. But no, of course it will. So why don't we do a little bit of a test. Get some aluminium. And I think we need to compress the dust. I think that's how it works. Right, let's eat some XP a minute. Right, here we go. Here's the huge milestone. We are getting quite a bit of steam in here now, so hopefully this will be enough. Not entirely sure if this is actually going to work because we don't have any oxygen or anything like that. But yeah, what do we need to do? I think we need to put this on program 1, is it? Yeah, 1 with nothing. Look. In you go. Oh my. Oh god. Shut down due to power loss. Instantly. Okay. Oh. Yeah, we need another energy hatch. Hey, what? Hang on a minute. Wait a second. Why isn't that flipped the right way? No wonder it died straight away. Okay, so we need to get another aluminium now. Hey, that wasn't even connected. Dan. Rookie. So I've actually gone for 2 this time, just in case, but should we get another go? I think we might need to reset it. Oh, here we go. Oh my god, that sounds like a hairdryer. It never made a sound before. Okay, no, it died again. Okay. Oh god, yeah, we need 3 energy hatches. And more turbines. Oh man. Okay. Okay. So that took a lot longer than it needed to, but hey, we got another LV energy hatch here. Hopefully now this will actually work. That's the plan. Right, let's hook you up. We can cross all these. It doesn't really matter, to be honest, because these can go up to 8, so it's not going to blow up or anything, I hope. Right. Let's power you on. Oh, God. This time, are you going to work? Probably not. Here comes the hairdryer. The idea would be to... Jeez, that thing is loud. No, it still died on me. I'm not giving up just yet. I'm thinking about maybe making another turbine, but before I do that, I want to go ahead and just try this one more time. But my idea now is to, well, basically move the turbine a little bit, just so I could go ahead and give it no loss now by removing the cable. So what we're going to do is quickly just slap in the bending machine here, check these in here. But as you can see, if I put another pipe into here, then it's directly going into the energy hatch. Therefore, it might just be that tiny bit ticking over the edge for me that I need. Right. So, yeah, we need to go ahead and make these into pipes now. Oh, God. We need to compress you as well before we forget. Good job we've got a load of XP, right, to burn like this. They're definitely not connected, right? We don't want that to happen. Yeah, because that would be giving it a bit of loss, probably. Okay. This is so typical because we don't have a soldering iron, man. So that is definitely powering that one up. They're all powered. Yep. Okay, let's go and get this raw aluminium again. Third time's a charm. Reset you. Chuck you in and here a hairdryer, please. Come on. Is this the ticket? I just want that one aluminium ingot. Oh. But what I can do is cook the redstone cable stuff. That's what I would do, is make these instead off camera, because these have no loss when they've got insulation on them. Yeah, I think we're doing it, guys. It's gone 30 seconds, so we're doing it. How are we doing in the steam department? Oh, this is easy. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god. Okay. Whoa. Don't celebrate too much. It might not be a proper ingot yet, but it looks like it's going to work. Oh, jeez, that is amazing. Okay, I'm so over the moon. I really am. Took a lot to get this thing powering, but yeah, we managed to do it. Oh, that's brilliant. It's definitely doing it, isn't it? Oh, and it should just go in there. Where did it go? Oh. That would be why, Dan, you donkey. You're so excited and... Oh, you're useless at this. You really are. Okay, let's imagine the ingot's back in there now. Now it's gone through. And now it's in there. Yay, we got an aluminium ingot. Oh my god, the grind to get an aluminium ingot. Now, because I've got this, I could turn this into plates, right? And now I've got access to a lot of new cool things. Oh my god, that turns into a plate unbelievably quick. But yeah, using this, we can actually make the almighty sunflower backpack that we want. Because we need an aluminium plate to make this. But also, because we've got aluminium, we can actually get into Botania a little bit now. Because we will be eventually able to make some MV machinery. But yeah, no, I'm going to have to do a lot of camera once again. Tidying up and tweaking, and like I say, I will change these cables to ones with no loss, so like those redstone ones, and we'll probably have all of this machinery this side and switch this over there to there. And no, yeah. The new age is occurring. This is amazing. Oh man, this is amazing. It really is. That's a lot of steam buffed up though as well, which is huge. Plus we got all of that in there as well. So yeah, we are in a very good position right now. But the next thing we need to start thinking about is obviously a proper fuel source to get into combustion generators and things like that. And also I can work on my bees now off camera a little bit as well. I have just gone ahead and scooped them all up out of these. We've got a couple of common drones as well now, as well as a common princess, which is a pristine stock one, which is quite good, I think. But yeah, I'm just going to kind of work on these a bit off camera. I'm just going to pretty much mess around by just crossbreeding and breeding them up. But we kind of want to get all the way up to getting this alvery at some point, because this is where it starts to get a lot more interesting, because we can make a multi-block structure essentially. But I don't want to get too carried away into the bees without having this thing, because without this it's going to be an absolute struggle, I believe. Because, yeah, we're going to just struggle like mad. Now, honestly, the recipe is pretty cheap. It's not that bad at all. We're going to need a carpenter. But the problem is the display. We actually need a polyethylene, which we aren't actually got. Which, from my understanding, we're going to need to get ethylene to actually make this. So we're going to have to do a lot of chemical mixing and reactions and stuff like that to actually get what I need regarding the bees. But once I got a serious bee set up, I can get a lot of resources from literally the bees. So it would actually turn into a more like, oh, we got another flower there, look. A little bit of an orange tulip. Thank you very much. Yeah, it would turn into a bit more of like a modernized Skyblock in a way then, because we'd be just getting a lot of resources from bees, essentially. But we are very, very far away from that. But we can also get resources from crops as well. But anyway, that's pretty much all I've got time for. We have done a lot today, and it's been a serious milestone achievement day. I'm so happy. But yeah, I wish I could have a soldering iron to make that a little bit cheaper and a bit more efficient, the EBF. But hey, we got a way of actually generating a bit of aluminium for now. So yeah, I shall catch you hopefully in the next one. Bye! Huge progress.